This is a review of quite possibly the least pleasant mouse I have ever had the misfortune of using. This is a review of the finalmouse Scream. It's a fucking headache. God, it's... So, this mouse has a shit ton of history behind it. The finalmouse Scream 1 was a collab between finalmouse and well-known CS/Valorant professional Scream. The shape is the same as the finalmouse Ultralight, Phantom, and Air 58. Everything else about it is... It's like an older version of those mice. It doesn't have holes. It's really not that light. It has a... quite possibly the worst cable I have ever used. It has a scroll wheel that if you, look at it in a slightly menacing way, it'll just break. The side buttons are also similar in that regard, where if you, look in their general direction, they'll just fucking collapse. This was actually finalmouse's first mouse with a, actually usable sensor. Prior to, whatever fucking year this mouse was released, I don't care that much. finalmouse, what they would do is just take the shell, take random Chinese mouse shells, put very slightly upgraded internals in them with, a PixArt 33, like a 3330 or something, or 3310, and they would just sell them as on the Western market. And this is the first time finalmouse implemented a 3360 in any of their products. The implementation of the sensor is fine. It's average. If a company somehow manages to botch the implementation of a PixArt 3360, that would actually surprise me. But that is quite possibly one of the only two good things about this mouse. And it's not even a good thing. It's slightly up to standard. The only actually legitimate good thing about this mouse is the shape. I owned a fucking original Ultralight. I own a fucking Ultralight Phantom that's currently not in working condition due to the side buttons being broken and the scroll wheel being broken, but whatever. And I can't RMA it because finalmouse is a company that is really good at answering RMA requests. Smile. But literally everything besides the fucking shape and the sensor about this mouse, it's just confusingly bad. I don't understand how anyone in the modern day could use something like this and think it's an acceptable product. The scroll wheel catches on the fucking left mouse button. It's not centered, so it fucking catches on this button, and there's a shit ton of friction between the scroll wheel and the fucking mouse buttons, which is insane. It's ridiculous how a company can have quality control like this. The feet are quite possibly the worst I've ever gotten in a stock mouse. I don't know if my mic picks that up. Let's see if I can move it a little bit closer so you guys can hear what this sounds like on a fucking Artisan Raiden. Don't know if my mic picked that up, but it sounds like I'm fucking grating cheese whenever I move this goddamn mouse. The cable feels like it is a solid fucking mass that Just look at this. Fucking look at this. This is insane. It is insane that anyone decided to market this mouse, that anyone decided it was a good idea to put their fucking name on it, and that a company that produced a product with this low fucking quality is able to reach the fucking ultimate status the finalmouse has. Now, if this was just a bad early product from a company, I would not care that much. But this is a true testament to the finalmouse way of building a shit ton of hype around a product, releasing something that is ultimately below anyone's expectations, and for a price that is quite frankly unacceptable. This mouse retailed for $85 fucking dollars, and it comes with a barely usable cable, a barely usable fucking scroll wheel, some of the scratchiest feet I've ever seen on any implementation of any fucking mouse, and no software, hard-locked DPI steps, and The only good thing about this product in comparison to other Final Mouse products is that the default fucking polling rate of the sensor is 1,000 hertz. Every other Final Mouse, besides the fucking Starlight 12, which I quite frankly think is the most overpriced, ridiculous product that anyone can buy, all of them have polling rates hard locked to 500 hertz unless you use a different company's software that is not supposed to work with Final Mouse products to try and change the fucking polling rate. So, yeah, this is quite possibly the most infuriating mouse I've ever dealt with. Obviously, the quality of this thing is greater than the quality of, like, a fucking Mira S or something, but this is also, at retail, double the price, and from a company that I would honestly argue has a shadier history than HK Gaming. Any diehard Final Mouse fans might disagree with me on that, but listen, if you got fucking 1700 elo in Aim Gods and didn't receive a Final Mouse like I did, then I think you have a right to call Final Mouse a shady fucking company. But yeah, this is a pathetic mouse. I don't have any other ways to phrase it. It is pathetic. Ooh, I forgot to mention my least favorite part about it. The coating. The coating feels really nice. Except over time it becomes the most disgusting looking thing on the fucking planet. It looks like someone fucking, like, just went outside, got some dirt, and just poured it on your mouse. Even if you do clean it, I don't know if it's like oxidation or something of the fucking coating, or if it's like corrosion with your sweat, but it just ends up becoming incredibly disgusting and awful looking. My camera's not picking it up, but it close up, this thing looks fucking awful. But yeah, this is, quite frankly, one of the most upsetting products I've ever had the misfortune of laying my hands on. Ooh, also, it has a really, really cool feature where if you pick it up and put it back down, it actuates either your mouse buttons or your fucking, like, your clicks, or the fucking side buttons. Or sometimes middle click. Yeah. But the best way I can sum up this product is that it is a true testament to the Final Mouse mindset of putting out the lowest quality product with the most hype around it that they possibly can, and putting a ridiculous price point on it. So, yeah, this is a very true Final Mouse. It's very true to Final Mouse form. And now, here's some footage of me torturing myself and playing some reactive tracking with this piece of fucking shit. 1.57. I have to dial in my sense because there are hard-locked fucking sensitivity things, and there's no... I hope my recording picked that up. I picked up the mouse, put it back down, and it clicked. Awesome. Honestly, the shape is really good. Like, that's the only good thing I can say about this mouse. Clicking on it, like, if you aim with keyboard presses like I do in fucking aim trainers, then this mouse is, like, usable. But the millisecond you actually click or you fucking try to reset it, you realize why certain people have vendettas against Final Mouse. But yeah, that's my review of the Final Mouse Scream 1. It is depressing. And this is a true testament to Final Mouse quality. The only good thing about this mouse is the shape, which was not stolen, but it was bought from a Chinese manufacturer. I can't fucking remember the name. I think it's Motospeed or whatever the fuck. But Final Mouse just literally used their equipment to fucking make these mice, used their shape, and just put Scream's name on it and put a Pixar 3360 sensor in it without changing anything about, like, the scroll wheel, side buttons, or anything. So this has literally the quality control of a $20 random Alibaba mouse. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it, like, a fucking... God, I'm thinking really deeply about it. Like a fucking 3.5 out of 10. It is actually almost completely unusable in any real game. The fact that it actuates multiple buttons when you fucking reset your mouse is completely unacceptable. The fact that the feet legitimately feel like I am grating cheese whenever I'm trying to move it on my fucking mouse pad. The fact that the fucking scroll wheel is so off-center that it is fucking dragging against the fucking left mouse button. the fact that there's no software, that it has fucking hard lock DPI steps, it's just such a ridiculously low quality product. Same with every other piece of shit that finalmouse has put out. I don't care if this video gets hate. I don't care if I get disliked into oblivion. finalmouse does not put out high quality products. The only thing they do is build unnecessary hype around the most bog standard bullshit in existence.